It certainly looks like, Chris, this is the best defense Kansas City's had in quite some time, and certainly since you've gotten there. Would you agree with that?
Yeah, so far so good. There's still 8 more games left in the season. I don't want to jinx us, by tooting our horn so early. But so far so good. In the first 8 games, this is the best I played in. And I've been with some great players. I got to play with Eric Berry, Justin Houston, Bob Sutton, DC. And ever since Spaz been here, I think this is the most complete defense I've been a part of.
So what does he do? What's his special sauce that you guys clearly are buying what he's selling, Chris?
Well, the main difference, what people don't know, is Spag's wife moved to Kansas City, and that changed the whole game for us. She haven't been living in Kansas City, and this is her first year living in Kansas City, and that has changed. Yeah.
What do you mean by that? How do you mean? Just because he's personally, happier, more focused? He doesn't have a split family.
He has his family here. He has his wife here. And when you have your significant other around you, it just makes you a better person, honestly. And I think that's what she being here has done for him and has done for us.
How about that? Okay. Yeah, I mean, sometimes the personal means all the difference, when you're talking about.
Means all the difference, man.
Yeah, it sure does. And then are you playing at how much better can you get? It seems like
I think I can get a lot better.
Like
man.
what? Come on. Like, what can you get better at, Chris Jones? Like
we can get more sacks, man. Fuck, we can get more TFLs. We can find ways to, get me more one-on-ones, man. But I understand it. We got guys around me like George Karlaftis and Mike Dana having career years so far. So, with those guys doing so well, it's eventually going to lighten it up for me.
Well, actually, here's how you can get better. If you don't mind me pointing it out, you can sack a quarterback, rip the ball out of his hands in the process, and sack him and not get called for roughing the passer because you don't use any of your arms to get down on the ground. I mean, maybe there's that play last year, and again, my voice was on the roughing the passer video that got sent around last week as I voiced over that. That was one of the most incredible athletic plays I've ever seen. That was on Derek Carr last year. And you got called for roughing. How do you not get called for another 15-yard penalty? Arguing that, Chris. How does that happen?
Well, listen, man, I've been voicing my opinion about this roughing the passer for the longest. I definitely think it's something that the NFLPA should look into, bringing replay into it. Because plays like that happen so fast, and the referee is like, they got to make decisions on a split second. They don't have time to dissect whether he put both hands down or did his body land on it. So they're basically making a decision off the eye. And sometimes it can be misconstrued, you know what I mean? And the next week following, Grady Jarrett sacked Tom Brady and landed on his back. Grady Jarrett landed on his back. It was called for roughing the passer. And that's why I feel like replay should be initiated on roughing the passer calls. Because now, they're throwing players out of games for that. So
catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.